Love yourself some bad girls? Well, look no further. We have all the bad girls you can want in this one. I really did not know what to expect with this one, but I have to say, after the first episode, I'm intrigued. We're going to look at Rokudo's Bad Girls, animated by State Light, the same folks behind Fairy Tail, Log Horizon, and much more. A harem anime I did not expect, so let's get into this one. We follow Rokudo, who is getting bullied at school. Honestly, in the beginning, I thought the bullies were throwing their food, and I was like, oh, that's not so bad. You get some free food. But the bullies are throwing Rokudo's own food that he desperately tries to catch, which is more in line with bullying. Splash for decent bullying. Here we meet Masaru, also known as Colonel, who gives the best opening line, saying he's going to supply drop him some food in line with his image. That's a splash from me. Also, why does he look 50? Looks like he couldn't graduate and just decides to become the oldest student in the school. And Rokudo's other best friend, Koda, goes by Chief. Decent nicknames for the weakest people at school. They often have meetings in the bathroom stall, which is small, cramped, and hilarious. Splash from me, since it's so comical hearing them complain while confined to this small space. This anime often gives them the soulless eyes when they want to show them quite devoted emotion, try not to be caught. Then they always go back to their normal selves and keep complaining. But they always stay in character, as they call their hangouts missions. Moving to Rokudo's place where they find a package from his dead grandfather. The cliche grandfather believe in me adds a total to the trash. The scroll does give young Rokudo power, but look at this, he didn't even have to open it. Another for house trash. As people that get bullied do, he's in for another bullying, but this was actually a pretty nice scene. Rokudo doesn't threaten the bully, saying, I have powers. Instead, he's like, I wouldn't do it. I'm an heir to some power, because he was genuinely concerned for him. Too bad that does nothing and he gets his ass rocked. Splash for that. Then we see the magic in action, as the girl stands up for him, something he has never experienced in his life. But it happens not only once, as we see Tsubaki stands up for him, and even comes to the bathroom to apologize, even making her phone lock screen his picture. Wow, magic is terrifying, but not as terrifying as the main bad girl, as we see the aftermath of her dealing with some thugs, only to run into our main character and fall in love instantly. Rana here is the Michael Jordan of the bad girls, able to destroy everyone and take anything personal, even if it has nothing to do with her. She is a splash for the show. And just now, Rokudo remembers what the spell does. Trash. Rana also coincidentally goes to the same school as our main character. Up goes the trash count, as Takeru tries to hit on our girl Rana here, which splash and trash for this character's hair. Just take a look. He ends up insulting her, which I would think a bad girl like Rana would beat his ass, but it makes sense for what happens later, as Takeru hits our main character and gets his ass knocked out into the hospital. Inuma has a terrible name, so trash, and he's incredibly one note, continuing with the I hate weaklings, another trash. They say nothing else interesting in the hospital, so back to the weakling trio we go. As the Colonel tries his best drill sergeant impression to convince Rokudo to save Rana, as she would be in trouble since she picked on some delinquents. I guess he was knocked out when she picked up a desk with one hand and swung it with ease. Anyone that can do that does not need help from these weaklings. But his trash speech roused Rokudo up, talking to the man inside of him to defend women. Then Rokudo's realization that Rana has thighs and therefore must be a woman is also trash. I guess everyone with legs is a woman, since thighs are kind of universal. We did it! We cracked the case. Everyone is a woman. As if she knew they were speaking. Here comes Rana, who Rokudo promises to protect. Come on, man, you can't protect yourself. We do get some information that she just beats ass if she's bored, which is hilarious. Imagine you are chilling on the beach and you just get curb stomped because someone was bored. Gotta give it a splash. She even says she will slaughter everyone, and you gotta love a proactive friend. Big splash. Rokudo absolutely fumbles the bag as he begs her not to fight. Ooh, no fighting. Double trash. Every time they have this meeting in the stall, I had to add a splash. It's just such a funny sight. Then we see Rana beat up because he said not to fight and she wanted to keep her promise. I respect it. Big splash. Then instead of him acknowledging she is hurt and why she got hurt, he focused on the fact that he was trying to use her for his own means. A big trash here. His next step should have been to tell her to defend herself at the very least. But then he goes and tries to pick a fight with the bully. Just look at him, incredibly scared. But he at least tried to do it by himself, so that's a splash in the trash from me. Overall, I have to say the show is pretty interesting. I can't say it's a great show, but I enjoyed my time with it. It's a harem anime that has a trash main character, but I do think the girls around him will make up for it. Instead of it being a fan service harem, yeah, please don't let me jinx this, it's a violent one. I'll take violence over fan service any day of the week. So this is a splash made by a falling garbage truck. This has been Anime Disrobed, and if you liked the video, leave a like, leave a dislike if not, subscribe if you want more content, but most importantly, thank you for sticking to the end. Rokudo's Bad Girls has officially been disrobed.